show. This will be multi-streaming 4 platforms in one. Okay? Yes, but my home is Bigo Live, so this is where I am contracted as a host. Yes. But the other 3 are more on public service. And of course, they'll have to adjust camera. Have to adjust the camera. There you go. There you go. Oops. Kailangan maganda ang image natin sa camera. Right? Have to move on. All those wirings are all over me. Okay, there you go. There. Hi. Dali naayos ko lang yung aking stand. Yan, para hindi nyo makita yung mga nakasampay dito. Yan. Kunyari may backdrop. Ayan. Huwag ko paano ito i-filter yung i-filter ba dito sa phone. Yeah. I just love broadcasting it. Because I know there's a lot of things benefit to hear this show as well. Right? See, I edit filters. I like it. Skin, remove blemish. Skin. Oh, nice. Face beautify. Oh, face beautify. Is it working? Is it working? Face beautify. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, right. What else? I still didn't know some ad stickers. Follow Facebook, YouTube. Okay, what else? Oh, there you go. Yan pala. Okay. I'm also doing some stuff here. Facebook. Okay. All right. There you go. Right. I'm still adjusting the camera. Wait! Hello! Nandiyan na pala kayo! Hello! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. I'm really, what do you call this one? I am, making some magic here. Welcome! OMG. Hiya naman ako bigla. Okay, hello? Nataka ko sa nangyari sa akin. Aking sinampay, ang aking backdrop. There you go. Cortina pa yan. Yes. Dali, ayan na. Dami talaga ginagawa pag me and myself production ka talaga. Hi. Okay, yes. Just pa natin. Tapos mo show ko sa pula. Okay, yes. Are we ready? Ayusin natin yung mga pinagkakasala. Kaya dito yung sinampay na. Yes. Tinggo kabaan natin. Malaki-laki naman yung ako rin. Kala na sa Batman yan. It's importante makita niyo. Maganda yung filter. Paano naman gagawin yun? Okay, edit filter. Beautify. In contrast. Ayan, din mo na-adjust pala yun. Okay na yan. Right, okay na yan. Hello, good morning. I know it's very early there in the morning. Yep. Okay, now we're back. Daming aligaga, Mother B. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Thank you. Hi, pa-shout out dyan. Hi, Engineer Mike Gary. Aga-aga ng ating mga viewers. Hello. Pasensya na. Busy pa si Mother B. Aligaga ang show. Aligaga. Kasi handa kung ano na lang ginagawa ni Mother B para mag-beautify yung show natin. Yes. So, again, welcome to the Mother B Show. Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome. Yes, shout out time. Ang aga-aga ni shout out from Batangas City, Philippines. Good morning. Akala ko ikaw ay night owl, morning owl din pala. Early bird, no? Early bird edition. Ay, laki-laki na naman ang mukha ko rito sa camera. Ay, Mother B talaga malaki ang mukha sa camera. Palayo ko nga ng konti kasi, I'm looking at 3 cameras here. We're multi-streaming. We are multi-streaming. Where, Mother B? Multi-streaming in Bigo Live, my home studio. My home live streaming app. Of course, QUMU. Kasi hindi ko masyadong mabibisto kasi ito public service in YouTube, in YouTube, in Facebook, in LinkedIn, in Kumu. But in Bigo Live, I'm a contracted host. So we have to follow guidelines. So yes, yesterday, we talked about brain health, right? So ano na yun, Mother B? Monday yesterday, Brain Health Monday. Yes, Mother B. So what's the connection? It's already Tuesday. Tuesday, Mother B, nasa ka na ba? Okay. Oh my gosh, really? Christina Yolip, good morning. Pa-shout out po, Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, how are you, Christina Yolip? Are you in Caloocan City right now? Caloocan City, Philippines. Good morning sa mga early birds dyan, our friends everywhere in the world, especially Bigo Live, our viewers, our audience. This is a multilingual show, multi-streaming. I always say multi, and our topic today is multitasking. Positive ang multi-streaming and multilingual, pero pagdating sa multitasking, we have to talk about it, okay? Oh my gosh, wala talagang filter dito. Kailangan talagang medyo slim tignan si Mother B. OMG, OMG. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence, whether you just pass by or you just... Sino ba ito? Babae ito na mukhang manghuhula. Bolang bilog. Magputulog, sabihin sa akin na sagot. I'd like to introduce to you my friend. Ito yung aking constant companion ngayon, di ba? All good vibes here. All good vibes tayo. When I was working in our garage, inahalungkat ko yung mga karton-karton. I saw this one like, where did we bought this? Where did we buy this? I forgot already. But yes, thank you so much. Ilapit nila yung microphone ko kasi ako yung lumalayo sa aking microphone. Yes, yesterday. Yesterday, when I was young, so many happy songs are waiting to be sung. Yes. Narinig niyo ba ako? Medyo mahina, malakas ba yung boses? Malakas ba yung sound? Alam niyo po, hindi po kayo nagtatanong. If you're not asking, ayusin ko muna yung aking kortina, kita-kita. If you're not asking, si Mother B just came from my Bigo Live show as DJ Mother B. DJ Tibanger. Because that's my show. So in Bigo Live, I can do whatever I want except magtanggal ng damit. Diba? May content naman tayo. So meron naman tayo ipapakita sa madlang people. Hindi naman ko skin na lang lahat. Pero kanilang buhay yon. Basta sa atin, whatever we can entertain and interactive entertainment experience. That's what you call in Bigo Live. Kasi in Bigo Live, it's what is Bigo Live, Mother? Bigo Live ka ng Bigo Live. Why are you talking about Bigo Live? Because Bigo Live is where I am working right now. Yes. It's a streaming platform. It's a leading live streaming platform to make people connected in a positive, healthy, and creative way. Okay? So I'm a live streamer at this age. Believe it or not. So, yes, this is my official home, Bigo Live, but also I'm doing it in QUMU. Because I know their audience that can benefit my talk show because the Mother B is generic. The Mother B Show is in YouTube, in Facebook, in LinkedIn, in Instagram. Multi-streaming nga eh. Pero para may pambayad ako sa app ko, siyempre, doon ako sa Bigo Live contracted dahil binabayaran ako buwan-buwan. So I have a schedule, I do disc jocking. Alam niyo ba yung disc jocking? Welcome. By the way, the Mother B Show has 2 parts. One part is for, the first part is shout out, hi, hello, pump up the vibe. Yeah, pump up the vibe. Yay! It's all about good vibes. Yay! Happy face, no? Other half is informative. So, entertaining. Kailangan na you are also, hospitable, welcoming people. And this is the reason why we're here. We're here to do and to establish meaningful connections, right? Totoo ba? Yes. So, if not, then sayonara. And also, the essence of this show is be real. Be you. So it's all about straight talk, real talk here. Walang keme-keme, it's real talk. And this is based on experience at medyo marites naman si Mother B on a positive note. Hindi ako yung marites na, No. It's sharing information for the good of the viewers, for the good of those who will be watching and listening and experiencing the Mother B Show. Yes. So, since be real, be you, yung kape ko, lumamig na. Diba? Kailangan magkape muna kayo. So, good morning there in the Philippines. Pinoy talaga, no? Kasi nagkape, may kutsara pa sa baso. May kutsara pa sa tasa. Good vibes only. So what is this show about? By the way, for those who are first-timers, newcomers to the Mother B Show, over and over again, I'll have to share to you what's the essence of the Mother B Show in the first half of this activity. Classroom. Again, what is the Mother B Show?
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
All the positivity and good vibes. So, kung medyo bad vibes ka ngayon, it's okay. But don't stay there so long. Don't stay too much in the dark zone because it's not gonna help you, okay? All good vibes here. All good vibes here in the Mother B Show. And also, we are into learning about brain and mental health. That's the major advocacy of the Mother B Show. Okay? Whether I do it every day, every other day, once in a while, my main reason why I do a talk show is to share information, share stories, share my personal experience. If you don't mind me telling you. But if you don't like to hear about it, that's fine. Next channel. So I've been live streaming about my experience in this mental and brain health journey. And also continuously reading and researching and learning more about how to improve our brain health and mental health. Okay. Again and again, I've been struggling with memory issues, and I don't want to get dementia. I'm still young. God willing, I'm still here. I'm still gonna be 50 next year. By God's grace, yes, by God's grace. So, right now, this is a personal journey. It's a therapy, but I'm sharing it to the world that somehow maybe people might experience having some memory issues or trying to understand why do they forget a lot of stuff in their life that, yung mga short memory gap or long memory gap or klaseng gap yan. Yes. So also, not only memory gap, because there's a lot of mental health issues going on, especially when it comes to depression and anxiety. Okay? So we just have to be very realistic and practical about what's happening in life around. It might not be you, it might be your family member, it might be your friend or somebody that you knew who's struggling and who's experiencing when it comes to their mental health journey, and it's time for them to step up and be heard and share their story if they like. If they don't like, then that's fine. Wala namang pilitan. But hopefully there are people who will be watching and you know sharing their stories later on. By the way, I'm going to do another content, another show which will entail like interactive. This one is a solo show. It's more of information sharing. Hi, hello, Jadea. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Hi, Robin. Hi, everyone. Yes, this is the usual that we do in Bigo Live as a host. We always welcome our guests, welcome our viewers, and make sure. Thank you so much. They are well accommodated in our stream, and also in since we're doing multi-streaming, I'm doing multi-streaming, talking multilingual. Yes, and now I'm gonna talk about multitasking. Since the journey is sharing about brain and mental health, my personal experience, some of the experiences that I've learned from other people, although I will not name them, of course. We have what you call privacy, privacy law, no? Hindi ka pwede mag-share ng buhay ng mga buhay dito. Buhay ko na lang share ko kasi sa akin naman kwento to. Pero I can relate to other people's stories, but let's keep it that way. So that multi-panel event that I'm gonna do in Bigo Live, okay? And I don't know if I could. I'll see if I could also stream it in Facebook, but then you will hear people's stories. I tried like 2 weeks ago. I did a beta testing. When you say beta testing, try out on how to come up with that show. I opened the multi-panel. I started the talk. I facilitate the topic about mental health journey. So people share their stories and they felt good. It's not coming from me. It's coming from them that they felt good. They shared it and hoping that someone might listen or might relate to their stories. So it's more of finding connections, meaningful connections when it comes to the issue on brain and mental health. Yes. Although of course you cannot take away the humor, the good vibes here because it's all about good vibes. Masyado naman drama. Having mental issues is already dramatic. So the purpose of the Mother B Show is also to lighten up the mood, lighten up the vibe, that people will realize that, hey, it's not bad after all to share my story. Yes. Because there's an increasing rate of people hurting themselves. I don't want to say the word because, right, there's an increase in the number of people hurting themselves up to the point that they will end their life because they weren't able to talk about it, okay? Or they're afraid. There's a stigma actually that society might think of it as negative, or might brand them or might judge them for having mental issues. Not to think having mental issue is not saying that you're ill. Mental illness, physical illness is no difference at all. The only difference is it's happening inside and you cannot see it right away. As compared kung may smallpox ka ba dyan or kung may galis aso ka, makikita ka agad or what you call, tawag nila ay eczema. So halatang halata may eczema ka kasi nasa skin. Pero kung meron kang issue sa brain, hindi makikita unless i-scan. Mahal kaya ang pa-scan. Hello, it's expensive. So I have to drink coffee that I did since this morning. May kwento yung coffee ko pero hindi ko muna ikukwento. Saka na pag-topic natin coffee. Yes, thank you so much. Hi, hello, thank you so much for watching. Yes, Al Mackenchies, Grow Loverboard, Artusero, Chinot Juan, hello. Yes, and Dan Ban 26, you're new to Bigo Live. Welcome. Since you're new, hey, follow the Mother B Show, and there's a lot of good stuff here. Okay, Robin S, hello. So yes, this portion is brought to you by Shout Out. So pa-shout out naman dyan, Mother B! Yes! Shout out time, of course! Shout out sa mga nanonood. Shout out to our friends. Hello, hello, hello. Sabi ni Jingjing, Mother B, yung aking pork belly. Shout out to all our Bigo hosts, J-Hawkins Talent Agency, Sir Schumann. Shout out to all the birthday celebrants today. So bago magkalimutan, shout out muna sa mga viewers, of course, ating mga friends, for watching the Mother B Show para naman mainganyo before listening to my talk. Mahirap naman, bigla ka na lang nagsasalita, hindi ka man lang nag-say, hi, hello. Ha? Ang tawag niyan, courtesy. Magbigay galang muna tayo ha, kasi magagalangin tayo, magagalangin. There was a time I live here, gagalangin tondo. So let's see, I have to adjust also my status in Facebook kasi ito naman si Facebook. Ginagawa niya, hindi siya naka-broadcast to the world. Naka-broadcast to myself lang. Oh, the video has ended. Ano to? Tinapos na yung video ko. Hindi ko alam. Why is my video not live? So I have two hands. Ano nga ba yung sasabihin ko? Ayan nga ba yung sasabi ko eh. Nakalimutan ko tuloy yung sasabihin ko. Ayan. So I have to adjust this settings to global. So whenever I start my live multi-streaming, so I have to adjust it to global viewing, whatever. Okay, but thank you. Thank you for watching. Nilike ko na lang sarili ko kasi wala pa nag-like. Kumbaga, paano ba? Pakati. Okay, bahala na kayo. Matawa kayo, bahala na. Problema ko na yun. Happy birthday! Let's sing happy birthday to you! Mother B, ano ba yung tono mo? Ano ba yan? So, let's say happy birthday! Ay, nawala. Nakakalimutan ko. Palagi nakakalimutan ko na. Kailangan pala i-change yung music kasi masyado maikli. Kakanta lang ng happy birthday, nawala ka agad. So, sino nga ba yung may birthday? Speaking of birthday, hanapin natin. Birthdays! I need to see whose birthday is it today. Okay. Birthdays! Okay, so happy birthday to... Sino to mga, hindi ko kilala. Eugene Boko. Mga friends mo to sila? I don't know, but Mother B profile. Where is my profile of Mother B? I have to find the birthday celebrants. Okay, Mother B, dead air na. Ang tagal mo, Mother B, ang tagal mo magbasa. Okay, delete muna natin. Tinatanggal ko yung stars, masyadong vulgar kayong paghihingi. Okay, so I have to, somebody's watching finally! Yay! Watching! Ayan, sarili ko, nagsasalita yung sarili ko. I need to find, where's my streaming app? There you go. Okay, thank you, Ma'am Josephine Toombs. Jetman Langit, anak, Jenny Guy, and of course, we have commenters on the line. Hi, Mommy! Hello, Kuya Jet. Hi, Ma'am Josephine. Good evening po. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. Yes, time check, it's 5:07, so it's 6:07 there in the morning in the Philippines. Yes, but here in 30 minutes, I have to go and cook dinner. My promise yesterday, since we talked about brain health, so let's proceed, okay? So before we proceed, may I take a break for a while and give you a stinger. So meron tayong, Mother B, what's the talk of today? Ano nga ba yun? I'm actually doing some tasking here. Multitasking. Our talk today is a continuation of our talk yesterday on multitasking. Yes. Is multitasking bad for your health? Mhm. At kayo nga, ano sa tingin nyo ang multitasking? Yesterday, we talk about this article from Very Well Med. Very Well Mind. Ano ba med pinagsasabi mo dyan, Mother B? From cognitive psychology, aba, how multitasking affects 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 productivity and brain health. Okay, it's by Kendra Cherry, so it's not from Mother B. Written by Kendra Carey, updated on July 30, 2021. Yes. Hi, Florida boy. Thanks for coming to the Mother B Show. I'm doing a multilingual talk show on how multitasking affects productivity and brain health. Okay. And of course, this article is medically reviewed. Okay. Thank you for the support, Florida boy. Medically reviewed by Amy Morin, LCW Editor-in-Chief. Mother B, why ask for support? Oh, really? Oh, I don't know about that sticker. Okay, good. I don't know. Something popped up in my stream, but okay, that's fine. Talking about multitasking, okay? So here in the Mother B Show, before I do the talk, I have to refer the source or mention the source. Okay? So this is about multitasking and productivity and the brain function in multitaskers. So what's going inside the brain of a multitasker? So again, as we have mentioned yesterday, that multitasking, it seems like a great way to get a lot of things done at once. But before anything else, may I share to you what I'm reading about? Okay, so that you will not say is it coming from her own version? Yes, so that you go. There you go. There you gotta make it bigger. There. Okay. Now, let me see if it's bigger. Okay, so yes, multitasking might look like it's okay, right? But actually, it's not, right? So I wonder why my blah 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 is dark. Okay, I might press something here. See, hold on. There you go. Okay, so yes, that's what I mentioned yesterday. It seems that it's a great way to, make things done at once. But research have shown that our brains are not nearly as good at handling multiple tasking. Yes. It can actually, again, affect our productivity, our function. It reduces comprehension, the way your brain functions, your attention span, and overall performance. Okay? So, yes, it can also cause mental block. So, it's not good for us. And I am a notorious multitasker to whatever. I'm learning and relearning multitasking, unlearning, because it makes you feel distracted. Like sabay-sabay yung ginagawa nyo. You're doing it at once, and then all of a sudden, it's all deadline. Right? It's so stressful. In fact, some research shows that multitaskers are more distractible. What? And they have trouble focusing their attention even when they're not working on multiple tasks. So even if they're not already doing multitasking, they're already disturbed. Nasanay na kasi silang mag-multitask na hindi na makafocus. Even if they're not doing multitasking, they're not focusing anymore. Well, I'm trying to process what did it say. So again, if you're used to being a multitasker, normally the comprehension, the productivity decreases, it reduces. It even creates more stress and you don't focus more. Okay? So, other research shows, okay, that while there may be a connection between multitasking and distraction. Hindi yung nasira, yung na-distract ka ba, nawa kas passing. Nawindang ka ba, nawingig. Sa Bisaya pa. Again, I'm telling you, it's multitasking, multilingual. It's small, the link is smaller than originally thought and varies quite a bit from person to person. Again, it's not generic, but multitasking, it distracts your attention. Okay? Hindi ka maka-focus right away. It slows you down. Okay? It slows you down. Okay? So, contrary to popular belief, no? Akala nyo ito yung totoo. Ito yung pinaniwalaan natin before, that when we tend to work slower and less efficiently when we we tend to work slower and less efficiently if we multitask. That's true. So that's why I learned from experience now, okay, that I learn now, when I learn about this, it's not just now that I've learned about this, but I have to find a resource material like this one to make it simpler and share it to my audience, share it to our followers, because this experience I've experienced too, and I really had a lot of unproductivity, productivity issues. That's why I'm trying to teach myself to rewire my brain on how to avoid multitasking. So it's in progress right now. That's why I would like to share it and what's my personal experience on this. So again, contrary to popular belief, we tend to work slower and less efficiently when we multitask. Multitasking, by the way, leads to what psychologists call as task switch cost. Ito na naman tayo. Mother B, inulit mo lang yung kahapon eh. Oo nga, inulit ko na nga. But of course, we encounter this switch cost. Yung pag nagsiswitch ka, if you switch on to doing another thing, it will cost you effort. It will cost you time, right? So you have to warm up. You have to, you have to do another task. Back to square one ka naman. From the top. Back to zero. Okay? Changing our focus also keeps us from relying on automatic behaviors. So, if you change your focus from one task to another, instead na ginagawa mo na yan over and over, automatic na at the back of your head, like driving or bicycling or washing dishes, okay, you're supposed to be in autopilot already. But if you change your task from one task to another, yung brain mo nagre-restart na naman. Nagre-reset. So it takes time, right? So instead na ma-comply mo in a matter of time, hindi na kasi nag-warm up ka pa eh. You're still warm. Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show in Eagle Live. Yes. So when we're focused on a single task, okay, we've done before driving, taking a bath, brushing your teeth. It's no-brainer, right? Eating, drinking. How about sleeping? Right? So it's called autopilot. It's automatic, which free us from mental resources. So you don't need extra effort because you know how to drive, so you drive. It's not that, okay, I'm gonna drive. What will I do next? Will I open the door? Will I turn on the key? No. When you get into your car, you turn on the engine and you do your thing, right? Just like bicycling. Like when you ride a bike, you know what to do next. But when we talk about multitasking, your brain needs to reset and it's not in autopilot, so it has to relearn. And remember, for example, one crucial example when it comes to multitasking, driving. texting, eating, drinking, diretso sementeryo. Disgrasya ang aabutin. Kasi you cannot do multitasking, especially when you're driving. You have to focus on the road. Eyes on the road. Right? So, yeah, I know that because I did a driving test for 5 times. Top-notcher si Mother B dito sa driving test. OMG. Honestly. So, nako, masarap talaga yung example yung drive test. Saka driving when it comes to multitasking, okay? Yes. So, moving forward, the time check, it's 5:19. I still have a few minutes to go before I go. Because remember, one task at a time. I'm learning. I'm learning with you. I'm not saying that I'm sharing this because I know it already. I figured it out. No. I'm also with you, like you. Learning from each other, learning from experience. The only thing is, I'm sharing this to you. Yes, you. Nobody but you. Hi, user 2022. Hello, and welcome to the Mother B Show. Okay, so moving forward. So, autopilot, which frees us, if we are on autopilot, it frees you up from mental resources. You don't need to do extra effort to think about what to do next, right? So, but remember, switching back and forth, may gagawin ka doon, pupunta ka naman sa kabila, blah, 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 blah. Example, okay, today this is my second show. I did a DJ Mother B show, Retro 80s, from 2:30, I guess, to 4 o'clock, 4:15 something. Okay. So I'm focused on doing that, to do a show. After the show, I get out, refresh, ibang costume na naman. And then, I gotta go to the laundry area and wash clothes. So I have a specific time to do different tasks. Yes. So it's at the back of my mind right now. I'm beginning to do an autopilot wherein if I have to do this task, either I finish it or I have to give a certain portion of the time if it's not yet finished, but I have to go back. But I have to move forward and do another thing and focus on that entirely. Yes, like, usual household chores. You cannot. Exemption is when you're in the kitchen, you're washing dishes, you're cleaning, you're washing dishes and cooking. It's just near your area. It's part of the chore. It's part of your autopilot thing. But going to the garden, cooking food, doing live streaming, you cannot do that. Right? No, you cannot do that. So, switching back and forth bypasses this process, and we need to work more slowly as a result. So if you still want to do a switching from there and that and there, hinay lang, hinay. Multitasking impairs executive function. Meaning it's managed, when you say multitasking, it's managed by executive functions in the brain. I mentioned yesterday, it's all in the brain, nadiri. Ha? Multitasking ha, nagsugod din sa utok. Wala sa tiil, wala sa kamot, niya sa utok. Okay? So this control and manage cognitive processes and determine how, when, and in what order can certain tasks are performed. Remember the word order. Order. My hierarchy, my order, one at a time. See, I'm drinking. Put my tumbler down and talk. One at a time. Read my lips. Okay? So again, there are two stages of the executive control of the brain, goal shifting, deciding to do one thing instead of another. That's what your brain is doing, okay? So you have to remember, kailangan kilalanin mo yung utak mo. You need to know how your brain functions. Why? Otherwise, you will not know how it functions. Really. That's why this show is called Be Real, Be You. Straight talk. Walang keme-keme, walang pabor-pabor. You have to know how your brain functions, okay? Yeah, sometimes, we know about it, Mother B. It's no-brainer. Really? From the word itself, no-brainer. So first thing that the brain does, and when it comes to executive function, is goal shifting. Deciding to do one thing instead of another. Okay? Another thing is rule activation. Changing from the rules for the previous task to the rules for the new task. Dili pwedeng ang brain magsabay-sabay. Even in music, di ba, may dynamics. Ito na naman, ikaw na naman, sabay tayo. But there is order. Changing from the rules for the previous task to another. So, nagre-reset. You cannot just tell your brain, you do everything. No, that's not what we're wired for. So, moving through these stages, remember, may only add a few tenths of a second. And it's not that slow. It's so fast, you cannot even notice it. Really. It's changing, switching, resetting. That's how fast our brain works. Unfortunately, since it's too fast, we cannot understand how it works. That's why many people have problems even understanding their own mind. And one of them, ako yun, Ngayon ko lang ito nalaman, in fairness, Hindi naman ako nagpapamarunong-marunong dito. Kasama niyo ako? Please, okay. So, however, if you are in a situation where safety or productivity is important, such as when you are driving in a heavy traffic, that's what I'm talking about, right? Even small amount of time can prove critical. That is why when we talk of multitasking, one classic and very, very good example, especially when it's related to safety and security, and it's critical, it's driving a motor vehicle, okay? So multitaskers make mistakes, so they're more prone to mistake. Hi, hello, visitor 7113. Thank you for joining. I know you're watching from the internet, so thank you for watching the Mother B Show. If it's your first time to visit my show, please introduce yourself, or you can send me a message, or you can watch in Facebook, in YouTube, in Instagram, wherever. I'm talking about multitasking, and it's not good for our brain. Okay? So, multitasking may lower your performance and make you more prone to making mistakes. Because we're not focused. Our mind tends to move slower. Of course, what will you expect? Okay? Your mind keeps on resetting. Hi, Lace. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. Hello. And yes, let's go back. So, research has shown that students who multitask in class tend to have lower GPAs, the general average, okay? And if they continue multitasking at home, nagkalat, hello, may nagmamat, nagsascience, nag-i-English. You can't do that. You cannot do it right at the same time, okay? Because our brain is not wired for that, okay? They often take longer to finish their homework. So, if they're used to multitasking, kumakain, nanonood ng TV, nag-homework, nakikinig ng music and everything, oh my gosh, you really have to decide what to do. Okay? So, multitaskers makes mistakes. Of course, everyone makes mistakes. Let's just be kind to ourselves. But particularly multitaskers, right? So, I'm a multitasker too. So, I'm learning from this. Adults may experience lower performance while multitasking. One 2018 study, I'm getting slower, found that older adults were likely to make mistakes while driving if they were multitasking. So it's dangerous. No? That's a number one example. Don't multitask when you're driving. Peace be with you. So brain function in multitaskers, doing several things at once can impair, take note, can impair cognitive ability. Even for people who multitask frequently, in fact, research suggests that people tend to overestimate their ability to multitask. I think that's me. Okay. And the people who engage in this habit most frequently often lack the skills needed to be effective at it. Ano yun? Ha? People who engage in this habit of multitasking most frequently often lack the skills to be needed to be effective. Okay, like organizing, time management, whatever. So yes, so chronic multitaskers, when you say chronic, as in grabe na, tend to show more impulsivity. Like, I need to do this. I need to do that. Wait a minute, I have to finish it. Blah, 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 blah. Boom, shoo, 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 shoo. Ganon. Parang siyang firecracker. Fireworks, in short. Ang ending, burned. I want you to burn. Burn for me, baby. See? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's the sound of my alarm saying prep dinner. Okay, almost done. So, if you would like to improve and, get away from the multitasking world. Okay. Number one, we have to understand that limited cognitive resources may be involved in this phenomenon. So, hindi ka makapag-isip. Limitado yung pag-iisip mo kasi busy ka, aligaga ka, blah, 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 blah. Several networks in the brain interact, blah, 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 connection to guide our behavior whenever we set to complete a task. So, the behavior includes setting goal. We need to do that. Identifying the information we need to achieve it. I need to do it. We need to achieve it. This is how to achieve it. Ganon. Disregarding irrelevant distractions. If it's not important, I have to finish this, then I have to do this. I developed that when I was a tour guide, when I did more than 500 guests in one day. Yes. I think I'm a record breaker when it comes to doing tour guiding with Caraga region. Like 12 bus loads of guests in one trip or in 4 days. How did you manage it, Mother B? Number 3, disregarding irrelevant distractions. If it's distracting my attention, if it's not giving me focus, if it affects my productivity, especially the safety of my guest, I'm very, very sharp when it comes to that, honestly. I think it's a superpower. Not by might nor by fire, not by might nor by power, but by God's Spirit. By God's grace, for years, I was able to manage multi-tours, multiple guests in a single tour. Okay, so it's really a must to learn to master how not to multitask. Kasi if I multitask, maybe I should be in trouble then. Because instead of multitasking, I delegated it to other staff that I had during that event. Disregarding irrelevant distraction, you learn how to manage it. Huwag mo munang isipin kung nakaka-distract sa iyo. So when we try to engage in this process for multiple tasks at once, it can lead to cognitive errors. Again, they cause more mistakes. So we might fail to disregard irrelevant information and take it as everything is important, but it's not actually important. We need to know what's urgent, what's important, what's not to be postponed, or what needs to be attended to right away. But you have to prioritize. Okay? So we have to break the multitasking habit. That's the point here. If you feel like multitasking is negatively impacting your life, and it is for me, it is possible to make some changes. That's the good news. Yes, good news, good news. That will increase your productivity, of course, and efficiency. Thank you. Next time you find yourself multitasking, like what usually Mother is doing, and I'm trying to change my ways, take a quick assessment of the various things that you are trying to accomplish. Which is more important? What things do I need to do first? Blah, 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 blah. And thank God, because since I was, again, a professional tour guide, a frontliner in the tourism industry, that one thing that we mastered is itinerary, scheduling, time management, somehow mastered. So we need to prioritize one task at a time. Yes, totoo yan. You know, my friends, my friends in the tourism business, you know what I mean, right? So I clearly remember, yung time when where we were being trained as tour guides, and see the former regional director of the Caraga of Tourism, Department of Tourism Caraga Region, si Ma'am Leticia de la Cruz Tan. Shout out, Ma'am Letty. Director Letty, former Director Letty. Doon ako talaga na-open yung mind ko then when I was being trained as a tour guide then. Na what if you're a tour guide and you have guests and they have to go back to their country of origin? Like for example, from the Philippines to the US of A. You're handling a lot of guests in one time and you delayed their flight. You were the cause of delay. Sabi niya, can you pay for all those tickets? No, I can't even pay that in my lifetime if ever I messed it up, right? So one thing that really stuck in my mind when I was being trained as a professional tour guide back in 2011, so that's more than 10 years ago, is to really manage my time when it comes to handling my tours and guests. Awa ng Diyos, thank God, wala pa akong client na na-miss ilang flight because of me. That was my ultimate goal. So time management, organizational skills is a must, right? Hi, Kakay! 1995-1995. Hi, Country Dave. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show in Bigo Live. I'm multi-streaming in Facebook and YouTube and Dumo as well. Thank you to all who's watching. I only have a few minutes left to wrap this up, and it's all about multitasking, and it's not good for our brain. Okay? So, first thing to do is you need to focus on limiting the number of things that you juggle. Okay, juggling. Instead of mag-juggle ka ng 5 balls, just 2 balls. Handle what you can handle. You cannot juggle everything at any given time. So just one task at a time. Like after here, I have to go to the kitchen. I have to cook. After cooking, I have to wash. Go back to the dishwashing. After dishwashing, I always have to finish one task at a time. I cannot do it everything because I'm gonna go crazy. So if you need to work on multiple things at once, try to combine something automatic. Like I'm in the kitchen, so I'm cooking while waiting for that fish to boil or whatever. I'm washing dishes, and then timely when I'm done. So it's part of your area that you can manage, okay? And then like folding laundry while watching TV, that's okay. It's no brainer, like passive watching. So you can fold laundry. There's no analytical thing that you do. Passive naman yung laundry, yung folding. A lot of people doesn't like folding clothes. Okay, so you can combine that by watching TV, right? It doesn't need a lot of focus watching TV. So I fold laundry when I'm watching TV. Yes, so having a conversation like this, I cannot fold laundry while I'm talking to you. Right? I have to focus on you. This is focus. Use the 20-minute rule. Instead of constantly switching between tasks, try to devote your attention to 20 minutes before switching to another. That's also the thing. That's it, little changes means a lot right now. 20 minutes rule. Focus on one task for 20 minutes. Let's see if you can survive that. Number 2. Like for example, texting. Texting for 20 minutes. Selfie for 20 minutes. I'm so focused on this because I've been doing this for almost 3 hours now. In between the big live, so I really have a schedule on when to go live. Because I cannot do my homework, my housekeeping. Sometimes I do it while PK, but it's no brainer. But when you're doing a talk show, you cannot do talk show while I can do cooking show, but conversing with you or talking to the guests and then cooking. Batch your task. Like if you're having trouble resisting the urge to check your email or engage in a distracting task, schedule a set time in your day to tackle it. Like I usually do it early in the morning or late before I go to sleep. An hour before I go to sleep, I can check my email. Everything is by batch, organized, and I will try the 20-minute rule. I'm learning also, So batching similar tasks together and setting a time to handle them, you can free your mind from focus on something else. So if it's checking on your email, check all your social media messages. That's it. Tapusin na. Next, labada. Sige, maglaba ka dyan. Mag-show ka na. Sige, tapos na ang show. Mag-open na ng show. One task at a time, okay? Limit distractions. This means seeking one quieter place to work, switching your phone off, and turning off notification and alarms. You just have to practice to avoid the noise. Limit distraction. It's not easy, but I've been practicing that na. If like I don't want to be stressed, I'm just gonna focus on what I'm gonna do. I'll take care of that later. Right? So you don't need to address it right away. You just have to control yourself. And at the end of the day, practice mindfulness. Adding mindfulness to your daily routine. Like, how am I doing? Am I doing this? How are you? You have to be kind to yourself as well. You can do it overnight. It takes a lot of time to practice this, but at least you're doing it right now. Okay? So, be kind and reward yourself. 20 minutes rule, I survived without checking my mail. Practice mindfulness. Adding mindfulness to your daily routine, aware of what's going on inside you, may help you notice the times when you're multitasking. Like, oh my gosh, I'm multitasking. Okay, I have to regroup. I have to refocus. Okay, balik. Talk to yourself. Be kind to yourself, diba? So, yes. Oh, by the way, thank you so much. Thank you for coming over. Thank you everyone. So, last but not the least, again, mindfulness can also improve your ability to focus on the inside and pay attention to one thing at a time. So, yes. So, right now, I'm a work in progress. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Hi, Donald Thompson. Yes, so, part of being live is to say hi. Although, yes, Hatterby, nadidistract ka kasi hi ka ng hi. No, that's part of my routine here. That's why I'm live. I'm talking to you. I'm saying hi. This is by batch. After this, I'll say goodbye and go to the kitchen. After I'm done in the kitchen, I'll go to the laundry and go back to my folding clothes. After that, I'll go and take care of another task and check my mail and sleep. Working on one task, remember, this is the takeaway. Working on one task at a time may help you become more productive, and it makes each task more enjoyable. And at the end of the day, you can master it, and then, you can become more efficient. And right now, since I know my task on a day-to-day basis, of course, except for all those mga immediate or urgent things, or unexpected, you have to give yourself allowance. I did not expect this. But most of the day, I have already my schedule. For example, I wake up around 5 to 5:30, prepare breakfast, prepare lunch for my family, send off. So 5:30 to 8, I'm done. with sending off, cooking, whatever. So I go back to my office work. Meditation first, prayer, meditation, and then I'll go live for meditation as well. Kasi by batch na yung activity ko dyan. Meaning, I lumped it together because it's similar. And then, go back to office work, coordinate, communicate, whatever. And then, between 8 to 1 o'clock, it's more office work, etc., etc. And then from 1 to 2, preparation for my show. And then 2 to 5:30, up to now to 6, it's all show, content, creation, and everything. And then back to housekeeping. Darna! Narda! Okay, speaking of Darna, Narda, I'll have to go. Bye. So again, more productive and more enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed the Mother Beach Show talk today. This is the continuation. And thank you so much, Malaya Largo Europa. Mother Beach, congrats pala. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Congrats sa Andir. Nice. And guys, po a lot listen. Nice advice. Oh, nice advice. Okay. Thank you. Good day, Mother B. Love you both. So, thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. Kayo talaga ang first honors ng Mother B Show, okay? So, hanggang dito na lang. I have to go because I have to take one task at a time. Okay? So, I'm, quite behind. So, 5:45, I have to do it. I still have 15 minutes to cook dinner and prepare for dinner. So, yes, thank you so much. Yay! Naka-public ka na! Thank you! Until here, I have to say goodbye. It's gonna be fast. Time check, it's 1 hour. No, 1 hour na pala tayo. Babu! See you soon! See you in the next episode. Again, multitasking is not good for a brain. So you have to take one task at a time. 20-minute rule. Iba'y batch. So you just have to avoid na mga distractions o nakaka-confuse sa'yo. And be kind to yourself at the end of the day. So, hindi to one-time affair. Kailangan practice makes perfect. Okay? So, thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Salamat. Thank you for watching the Mother Vision. Nagmamadali rin yung aking slide eh. Bye, everyone. Babu! To God be all the glory. Bye! Nasaan na ba ako?